Bioslurry has been documented to be a good fertilizer, which is cheap, actually readily available. It cannot scorch the plant. It is also able to supplement water supply. That is, it is always wet, so the crop gets the nutrients as it also gets moisture, especially in water-stressed areas. I expect that partners will come up, researchers will come up. NACOST, for example, our National Research Fund will give funds towards this research so that when we have extension going around to explain, they have facts scientifically proven.
All of us, including expertise providers such as KBP, SNV, Land O'Lakes, others like the church-based organizations, ADS, Caritas, we all need to work together. So we bring in the farmers groups and cooperatives, milk and other produce buyers, as I say, banks and SACCOs, MFIs, expertise providers that I mentioned, to make it all that happen, but working together. All it will take in each area is one season of work. The same smallholder farmer who feels defeated will become prosperous, not farmer, entrepreneur.
We basically make our first contact with biodigesters as the prospects. Then we guide them through the process of biodigester purchasing and even understanding the benefit of biodigesters. We also come in when the biodigester prospects are able to purchase a biodigester and they become biodigester users. And we also deal with the biogas construction enterprises, the BCs, the masons, and also the biodigester installations companies. We basically also focus on bioslurry extension and promotion. Basically, after the farmer has able to acquire the biodigester, then we come in handy to be able to provide bioslurry promotion and even the extension of how the farmer can be able to utilize the bioslurry.
In that same line, I would want to get one of the directors of Wakulima Sacco and him as a farmer to just give us a testimonial, a short testimonial on how he has been using bioslurry and how he's also showing other farmers through the farmer-to-farmer strategy that we have at Kenya Biogas program to also, manage and utilize bioslurry.
I first of all did what we call the soaking of the seeds with the bioslurry, and from there I can attest to what the professors and the writers have said in terms of the rate of germination. I did a packet of 1,000, and I can confirm that we almost made to get a germination of almost 900 seedlings from a packet of, so a 90% germination. And with that, I was able roughly to raise 150,000 within a portion. Maybe it is double this portion. The loan we are having, it is almost double to this. So for that, I'll give a testimony saying that truly bioslurry is the way to go. And for this opportunity, I want to thank all Kenya Biogas program and also the organizers and the research people, because personally I did it just like a real person, but today I will have the gut to say I have learned a lot, and they still are eager to go and run more and train our farmers in terms of usage of bioslurry. Thank you, and God bless you.
We normally market biogas on a two strong points. One, when you construct a biogas, you have your gas factory. And then the other one is that a good functioning digester will produce bioslurry. Bioslurry improves the cation exchange capacity, it was said, and this is now the ability of the soil to resist acidification.
In Limuru, we normally say bananas don't grow. And even we are not called in trainings about bananas. But I said I will try, even if I will not sell, I will plant few for us to eat. It is a success story because now my farm is full of bananas. I was admiring the Uganda farmers with bananas, and I was seeing as if it is me cutting. They are so big. You cut, and it is so big, you sell. You can't eat all, we have to sell. Also, I'm an avocado farmer. I plant hash avocados for export. In fact, my avocados in the market where we take, the sunlight and the people who take our avocados, mine is 100%. I have no rejects. They are taken, all of it.
So this conference was meant to bring together different key players that are playing very important roles in reaching out to farmers and households in the agriculture sector and also in the energy sector. And our main focus is extension. And you realize that the rise and fall of any technology actually depends on how the information about that technology is disseminated to the users.
This time I learned about many things that I didn't know and understand about bioslurry, of the other uses that I could use. We believe that with bioslurry there are more benefits directly to the farm, to the livelihood of the farmer, than we can talk about when we talk about the gas, though the gas is equally important.
In fact, I have learned a lot. I have been with the biogas for the last 5 years, but I've never learned about bioslurry. I've been using it just the way I felt it, but now we have gone through a lot of stages how we are supposed to use it, especially when you are planting, when you are doing your planting, putting them on the soil, and also at the same time using it as a foliar feed. And you know, this one has no chemicals, nothing, and I feel now I improve a lot in my farming.
Build consensus in the plenary is that we're going to develop what we call a bioslurry working group that is going to synthesize the findings that have been discussed, the information that has been discussed in the workshop, and come up with 2 documents. One document will be a policy brief, and the other document will be a short synthesized report.